Hey, what's going on, guys? Oink here, and I got you a game of, this is Starhawk multiplayer beta. This is on PS3, obviously, because it's a PS3 exclusive, I believe. This is the follow-up game to what was, I believe, a fairly successful Warhawk. It was one of the earlier games on PS3, and I'm sure they released a digital copy for PlayStation, for the store and stuff. The original game was entirely 6-axis based, and, well, I say entirely, almost all of the movement controls was, you know, using the 6-axis, and they haven't gone with that for this game. Maybe there are some editable controls, maybe in the full version there's going to be some 6-axis stuff, but as it is right now, you know, it's entirely non-6-axis, if that makes any sense. Everything, you know, is just standard with the analog sticks, and you know, just like a normal third-person shooter would be, really. I must say, I mean, it's quite good fun. I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, third-person multiplayer shooters sort of things. You know, I'm not a big fan of the Uncharted multiplayer, and I've never been a fan of stuff like Gears of War. On the whole, I don't think it works quite as well. And I'm sure, you know, some people prefer it, but it's just not my sort of thing. But I just played for maybe an hour or so this afternoon, and I did have a lot of fun, actually, I must say. It's got some pretty unique features in it, some quite cool gameplay things. At the moment there's just 2 game modes, and I believe 2 maps that you can play. There's this space one, and there's a kind of gravelly, earthy kind of one that you can play, and you can play, I think, Capture the Flag and Team Deathmatch. This here is, I think this is Team Deathmatch that we're playing right now. But I'm just going to give you guys, you know, some thoughts on the game, and you know, what I think, you know, what I like about it, that sort of thing. The usual for something like this. You know, not everyone is going to be able to play the beta. I don't know. Actually, having said that, I don't know if they're going to open it up at some point. Right now, it's not an open beta; it's a closed beta. So, for the time being, you won't be able to play this unless you have PlayStation Plus. Actually, you can get it from PlayStation Plus. But for now, it's an exclusive beta testing, and you know, I must say it's quite nicely polished. It's not too buggy. Graphics wise, you know, admittedly they're not the best graphics. I don't think that that's what they're going for here. You know, I don't think that they're trying to say, you know, this game has phenomenal graphics. And you know, there's always the point that a game doesn't need to look good, but if it looks good, you know, that's all the more good. I could just say good some more times here, and that would be good. The graphics are fairly standard. You know, we've seen it before. It's nothing groundbreaking, but like I said, I don't really think that that's what they're going for. It's not really a stunner kind of game. I think it's just something that, you know, fans of Warhawk will probably, you know, have fun with, and you know, it's not really trying to be anything else, I don't think. It's got some cool features, and you know, I'm not gonna pretend that I know a lot about the game and I'm an expert. This gameplay isn't phenomenal, it's just alright. I say that as I horrendously fail at killing that guy. Well, actually I killed him, but he did grenade me. But there's some cool features, like you can, and again, apologies, you know, I don't know that much about Warhawk because I didn't actually play it, I just know the general idea. But you can deploy sort of tactical deployment things. So you know, I'm not entirely sure how you get the points, but you can get points that you spend on construction, and you might have seen me place down a turret, and this is the construction menu here. So I can put down a garage, which gets me a car, or you know, an automatic turret. You can get like supply centers like that one on my right there, I believe, and walls like this one that I'm going past now. You can, you know, stuff which brings you new weapons, and obviously, you know, a lot of what Warhawk was about was the flying around, the piloting, that sort of thing. And in this game they do have a similar, you know, flying bit, and you've got to, like, you place down your little space station thing, and a little hawk comes down, and you can then get in it and you can walk around and shoot people, or you can fly around and shoot people, whatever it is you may be. This here I just kind of sneakily took over some enemy sniper tower, so this is another deployment thing that you can put down, and you can find yourself a sniper rifle up here and lots of ammo. So you know, it's a lot about tactics. I'm sure that at some stage, you know, when this gets a bit more popular, more people are playing, that people are going to find some sort of exploit and just like put walls around the enemy's spawns or something, and you know, stuff like that. I don't know exactly how the balancing is going to work. Again, I'm not the most experienced. I didn't play Warhawk. I don't know exactly how it was different, but I might foresee that as a possible problem with the whole deploying thingy. But you know, they're good fun to do for sure. You know, it's good fun putting down a little wall and then, you know, climbing up whilst, you know, there's a bunch of enemies trying to attack you, and you just defend just your point and that sort of thing. And you know, some really good fun features. Some of it works really nice. And yeah, I think they've done that quite well. The deployment. Your spawn is quite fun, I must say. That when you spawn in, I get meleeed there, rather unfortunately. The spawn is quite cool. This is the spawn. So once you're ready to deploy, you've got a little deployment area, and you know, you can find sort of, I won't say tactical insertions, but little, you know, extra deployment areas, and you shoot yourself down in a little pod. In the other map, which is a bit more open, I landed my pod on an enemy team who was attacking our base, and you know, you actually get the kill for doing that. You kill the bloke if you land on him. Obviously, you know, if a pod landed on your head, I think that would probably hurt. I don't know myself, because I'm not massively experienced in having pods landing on my head, but I would guess that would kill you, and in this game it does kill you. So avoid flying pods is my tip for you. This here is fighting one of these Starhawks, I guess they're called. I don't really know. You can, like you just saw, you can walk around or fly off and all sorts. It reminds me of like, what is it? Oh, I can't even remember. Like sort of transformery sort of things, I guess. I don't really know, but they're pretty badass. And actually, right there, I should point something out. Although my accuracy was kind of horrid, one point that I would like to say is I've definitely been finding that the health is weird. You know, you can put a lot of bullets into someone and they won't die. It's really weird. I don't quite understand. You know, I've been shooting someone for ages and then they'll come and kill me relatively quick. I don't know. Oh, and I killed that guy with my C4 or whatever that was there as well. That was quite nice. I don't know if it's one of those games where headshots are highly important, because I know, like, from Killzone, I'm just trying to think of something that's roughly in the same area as this game. In Killzone, you can take quite a lot of hits to the body, and that makes, you know, headshots extremely vital. You know, if you go for headshots as opposed to body shots in Killzone, you kill people much faster, whereas if you just put lots of rounds into their legs and their chest, you know, they can take a fair amount of damage. I haven't played this game long enough to know whether that's the case, but if it's not, it feels like you can take quite a bit of damage just with the standard assault rifle, that is. I mean, you know, the better guns like this sniper, and there's some rocket launchers and shotguns and all sorts that you can pick up. You know, they obviously all have their pros and cons, I guess, and they're all more powerful in their arena, you know. So if you've got a shotgun close up, that might be a one-shot kill, and you saw me hit that guy on the ladder, that was a one-shot kill in the body. But the assault rifles, they feel quite weak, you know. It almost feels like you've got to get a bit lucky with your gunfights. It doesn't quite feel like, you know, the first person to shoot wins, if you know what I mean. It definitely feels a lot more a case of you know, trying to stay accurate. And you can see here, like, I've put multiple bullets in here now, and I'm trying to, you know, burst fire it to keep accuracy, but it just doesn't seem to work. You know, I've just get taken out, and I don't know if that's to do with me, I'm not quite playing it wrong, or if it's you know, it is really that you do get quite a bit of health. Or, oh my god, my phone is speaking to me. Right, okay, my phone is going mad right now. Oh, I just killed someone with those C4. I didn't even realise that. You remember a little while ago I put some C4 down from the top of a building. It looks like I just killed someone with it. That's pretty cool. Didn't even realise that had happened. So right now, see, I hadn't used a deployment for a while, and I've got a certain amount of points. I don't know where it shows my points, but it looks like I can put one down, and I find this laser cannon thing here, which looks pretty cool, and I just slap it down in front of that load of people there, and I think it actually kills someone here. The actual structures, I think they've done it quite well in terms of their health. It was quite, yeah, I think it would be quite easy for them to just make it so that you know, they're just fucking tough as nails, and because they're quite accessible in terms of, you know, you can get them down quite easily. You know, it's not too long or anything like that to plant stuff. I think they've done it nicely because they're not actually that strong. You know, you get given 3 grenades, and chucking all 3 grenades and maybe a magazine of your assault rifle is easily enough to take down, you know, most of the structures. And right there, you see, I've put already some bullets in him, and then I shoot him some more, and he just doesn't want to die. Don't quite understand it, but there you go. I've already shed my opinion on that matter. Yeah, I don't know what more I can say really. It's definitely, if you do have PlayStation Plus, or I don't know if they're sending out invites on their forums or something, but it's definitely worth a go. I think for those of you that did play Warhawk, I'm sure you'll enjoy this as well. You know, it's from what I've seen, that is, of Warhawk, it's quite a similar experience. Probably not something that I'll be picking up myself, although, you know, there are cool things about it. But again, I did say, you know, it's not my sort of game, and this is an awesome little sabotage. I couldn't go through the front door, so I went through the roof, and then that guy came up, and I think he ran through there. Went a little bit chaotic. And see, this is a supply center here. You get some like rocket launchers in this place there. You see, you can pick it up, and I get a rocket launcher and a shotgun, I believe. They're pretty fun, I must say, using the rocket launchers. It's quite fun. But yeah, no, I think that's about all I can say really. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I do try to you know, bring you guys some interesting things now and again, and it's not something that everyone will get the opportunity to play. So yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.